Guys, we are finally monetized. I've been saying this for almost a year now that YouTube is a great form of passive income. Arguably one of the best forms of passive income, any kind of social media. You see a lot of people making money on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all of these different places. People are making this internet money. I want to get in on this. During the coronavirus, when I got laid off, I figured, you know what? I like hearing myself talk, so why not? And it took me about 9 months and around 80 uploads later to make my first dollar. But in January 2021 is when I was finally able to monetize my YouTube channel. Now, I have 3 different incomes. One of them is ad revenue from YouTube. One of them is Patreon. And then the last one is Amazon affiliates. So in this video, I'm going to show you all 3 revenue streams so you can see exactly how much I made in 1 month. Now you might be asking, why am I doing something like this? Is it to gloat or anything like that? No, maybe a little, but not really. The reason why I'm doing this is because, this whole channel is about me teaching you how to invest, and there's more to investing than just stocks. There's stocks, there's real estate, there's business opportunities, and then there's passive income. And I think that's a huge thing. If you could create some kind of passive income and let it grow, then I could just feed your investments and make you more money in the long run. Now, there's big accounts like Andre Zick and Graham Stephan. They're posting all of their earnings, how much they're making each month, and it's like $100,000 a month because they have millions of subscribers. And people like you and me can't compare to that. We're nothing compared to that, right? It's either you don't have a YouTube channel at all or any kind of social media account that you're trying to make money from, or you have maybe a couple hundred or a couple thousand subscribers. So that's why it's nice when you get the smaller guys like me posting how much I'm making. So then here's more of an achievable goal, and you realize, okay, this is what I can make if I wanted to start something like this. You try to compare it to Graham Stephan. He's making over $100,000 a month, which is crazy, but it's not realistic when you first start. The chances of you becoming some kind of overnight sensation and get 1 million subscribers in a day, you have a better chance winning the lottery at that point. So guys, let's jump right into this. But before that, smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. That is the only reason why I'm here. It's because you guys have smashed that like button over the past 10 months, and you've engaged in my content, you've left comments, and you've hit the subscribe button. And that is the best way, those 3 things, best way to grow any YouTube channel. Really appreciate all that. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for you guys. But let's jump on the computer. And the first thing I want to show you, because I'm kind of crazy when it comes to stats and knowing exactly how my channel's growing. This is how I've been tracking my channel. And you could see from April to December, it really wasn't doing much. Watch time is the most important thing on YouTube. The very next important is subscribers. And you could see for the first, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, nothing was really happening. December, I started to get a decent amount of not only watch time, but then you can see over here a decent amount of subscribers. And then it really took off in January. And about halfway through January is where I was able to start to monetize. And now you can see we're halfway through February, and I'm already catching up to a full month worth of January. So February will easily surpass January. Can I double it? I don't know. I'm about halfway through February right now. It's actually February 15th. So you can see right here, maybe I'll get about 30 or 40% more watch time than I did in January. So guys, I'm going to go from the least amount of money to the most amount of money with these 3 revenue streams. Now the first one is Amazon affiliates. Anyone can sign up for the Amazon affiliate program if you have any kind of social media. It's just you posting a link that you click on, and you can see them in my all my descriptions. If you click on it, it'll show the camera that I'm using right now and my favorite book. Now, what's cool about Amazon affiliates is if you click on that link, it brings you to Amazon. And then even if you don't buy the camera or the book that I'm trying to advertise, but you instead go and buy something else, I still get a cut of that because I got you to come on to that session on Amazon and then you bought something. So you'll see, if we were to look into most the sales that I've made through Amazon, It's random products, people buying groceries, people buying whatever's still in their shopping cart that they haven't checked out yet. that's where I'm actually making my money. I don't think anyone's actually bought the book or the camera that I have, but it's a link for people to click on, and it is bringing in money. And guys, it's a small amount, but hey, it's still something. So here it is. Here's my report for January, a whopping $10.66. Now you can see it's broken up into commissions and bounties. So bounties you get paid a lot more for. That's when someone signs up for a membership or tries a free trial like the Kindle or something like that. So that was $7. Commissions was $3.66. If we scroll down, you can see out of 408 clicks, only 12 orders happened. So that conversion rate is a little under 3%. Total earnings of $3.66. And then there were 3 referrals, which got me the $7. So it's not a lot of money. A lot of people are clicking on it for a very small reward. But hey, $10 is $10. That could get me a sandwich or something like that. The other ones, Patreon and YouTube ad revenue, is making me a lot more money than that the first month. And honestly, I was kind of surprised how much I was able to make within a month. So now we're going to jump over to Patreon. As you guys probably know, I have a whole lot of Google Sheet portfolio trackers all over my channel. I have long-term portfolios, day trading trackers, international trackers, a whole bunch of different ones, and a lot of people like them, but they're long videos and they're not the easiest things to build. So I figured, why not capitalize off the people who don't want to sit through those videos for an hour or two trying to build this and rather just throw me $5 for my hard work. And a lot of people actually subscribe to my Patreon, which is really cool. Obviously, those people, because they're paying, it's a monthly fee of $5 a month. I'll post new content on there before I post it to YouTube. If I figure something out with Google Sheets, obviously they get the first taste of that. I'm not going to post it to YouTube, then Patreon. It's the other way around because, hey, they're paying for it. They deserve to be the first people to see what I'm making. So if we go to Patreon, you can actually see in December. So I actually started making money in December, but that's not when I was fully monetized on YouTube. So we're just kind of ignore that. We're going to look more at January. So January, I made $452. But then earnings and payment fees, you can see right here. You have a payment fee and you have a platform fee because the platform has to make money. So then my take-home pay was $371.06. So that's a decent amount. That's a car payment. That's your insurance payment. That's maybe a month worth of groceries. Like, that's a decent amount of money, and I'm pretty pleased with that. And what's even cooler is now that we're halfway through February, I've already surpassed what I made in January. So I may make 2 or 3 times the amount this month than I made last month. But we'll get to that towards the end of the video. You're going to see how much money I've made up until this point. All right, guys, now the one we have all been waiting for, that is YouTube ad revenue. Anyone who starts a YouTube channel and dives into a certain niche and cranks out videos once a week, twice a week, or even 3 times a week, their end goal is obviously to get paid for their hard work. And guys, it took me 8 months of not making a single dollar on YouTube, posting these videos, getting maybe 10 or 20 views for some videos. Some videos would completely flop. Others would do pretty well, but I wasn't making a single dollar out of this. And I'd watch the bigger channels and they have ads every 2 minutes with their videos and they're raking in hundreds of thousands of views. And, you get frustrated, but it's all about persistence. You just got to keep moving forward, keep posting content, and eventually you'll get to the point where you could turn on that monetization button. And it is awesome. And again, it's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. It's not like I'm quitting my job or anything, but it's a decent amount of cash for some people. So here we go. Let's jump onto the computer. This is January's earnings, $700.11. You can see I was able to turn on monetization January 14th, and my very first day, I was able to make $31. I was blown away by that. I thought I was going to make maybe $2 or $3 if I'm lucky, but I made $31. And you could see the peak was actually 3 days after monetization. One of my portfolio tracker videos was just blowing up, getting a lot of views, and I was able to make $60 in a day. That's not that bad. So for 2 weeks, I brought in $700 from ad revenue, and we go back to Patreon, $371.06. And then Amazon affiliates was $10.66. So that's a total of $1,081.83. And guys, it gets even better because now that I'm into the second month of monetization and it's only 2 weeks in, I've already surpassed what I made in January. And I'm going to show you those numbers in a second. But guys, I just want to remind you, I'm not doing this to gloat. I'm doing this to show you that here's an opportunity that you could possibly do. If you're passionate about something and you want to start a YouTube channel, Instagram channel, whatever it might be, I fully encourage it. You can see that it's possible to make money. Again, this isn't something that's replacing my job, but an extra $1,000 is an extra $1,000. I think everyone could go for an extra $1,000 a month. So it's very possible. Let's look at where I am to this very date. We're going to start with Amazon affiliates again. So if we go home, $6.45 so far for this month. So if we add that up, that's about $16. Let's go over to Patreon. I'm already at $672 this month for my Patreon. I think that's absolutely awesome. I have over 100 people. I think I have like 150 people who are currently subscribed to my Patreon. So I think that's absolutely amazing. And if any of you 150 people are watching this right now, I thank you so much for that. It's absolutely incredible that you guys want to give me $5 a month so you could download my trackers. I never thought I could be making money off of sharing a Google Sheet, but hey. Now the last thing, we jump over to YouTube. Let's go the past 90 days or the past 28 days so we can see everything. Actually, that's not even everything. Let's go to the past 90 days. You can see I'm at $1,309. And, you know, it's not perfect. Like right here, the data is temporarily unavailable because there's an error or something. So Google still needs to figure out exactly what it is. But it's probably going to be around that $50 mark as you can kind of see this upward trend. But let's just look at February alone. I'm already at $609 and it's only 14 days in because I don't have data for February 14th yet. But yeah, that's $609. So if I end this month with $1,200 from YouTube ad revenue, if I could hit $1,000 from my Patreon, here actually this is pretty cool with Patreon. If we go to earnings, we're in earnings. Here we go. If we scroll up, you kind of see the positive growth that I've had month over month. I actually started my Patreon back in September. Didn't get anything for the first 3 months, but it really started to kick up in January and now February, halfway through, $672. So if we could hit $1,000 from Patreon, $1,000 or $1,200 from ad revenue, and then maybe $10 or $20 from Amazon affiliates, then I'm looking over $2,000. That's pretty good. That's not only rent, but car payments, car insurance, student loan bill, my Spotify, my gym membership. Like, I got all my expenses covered, which is really cool. But guys, thank you for clicking on this video. I think it's really cool when you see smaller channels like me reveal their earnings so you can actually get a feel for what you could make if you start some kind of social media platform and really start to get a following. Again, I couldn't do any of this without any of you. Thank you so much for clicking on all my videos, watching it, and subscribing. Guys, you all rock, and as always, I will see you in the next one.